million moms. Today it's my pleasure and honor to introduce the man who has done Ironman at 50. Well, not just Ironman, he has so many things to his credit, the biggest being the motivation that he's giving to women all across India. Pinkathon has happened in 63 cities across India last year, and women from different walks of life have participated. He's made all the women come out of their houses to make them run, and let's hear from the man himself. Good morning, Milind.
Good morning, Dr. Pavitra.
It was such a pleasure to have you in the mornings.
Thank you.
And from a conversation from the morning, it was very powerful for me, because when I saw mothers do whatever you were saying, I literally had a tear in my eye. Yeah, because I realized
You realized it was so easy.
They
just need 3 minutes.
There's a long way to go.
Well, there is a long way to go in changing mindsets. You know, so the biggest problem that we have is we don't realize that the weakest thing about us is our mind. You know, we think our bodies are weak, but our bodies are actually very, very strong. Imagine the food that you eat, it turns into muscles, it turns into energy, it turns into your brain, it turns into anything that the body needs. What does the mind do? The mind does nothing, actually. We have 99,000 confusing thoughts the whole day, maybe one interesting thought which is creative and productive, and that's it. But the body is continuously, from the time we are born, working and working and working and doing incredible things that even the mind cannot imagine. Doctors and scientists today still don't know how the body does what it does, you know. So there has to be a change in mindset, that we have to believe in the body first, we have to support the body, respect the body, and just give it a little bit of what it needs. So what the body needs is like a car, you know. You have to drive the car a little bit every day, otherwise it'll rust, it'll fall apart, right? You have to put in the right fuel. Like if your car needs petrol, you won't put diesel, right? So we need to put in the right fuel. We need to take the car out for a spin at least once a day, even for around the house or whatever it may be, and that's all it needs. So it needs the right fuel. The body is like that. The right fuel. What is the right fuel? It's simple food, food that we've been eating for generations. It's nothing new. The body doesn't need anything new. The body needs what it is used to. So seasonal food, local food. Not too refined, not packaged, not processed, not too processed. That's all it needs to eat. So we think too much about proteins and carbohydrates and, you know, all kinds of micronutrients and superfoods, when all we need to do is eat what our grandparents ate. That's it. And we need to be active. So whether it's a 3-minute workout, which I showed this morning, or just continuously being active, not sitting down too much. Unless you actually need to sit down if you're typing something or reading something. The rest of the time you should be moving around. And science shows that when you move around, your brain works better, your imagination works better, your creativity is better. So there is no advantage in sitting down when you're not actually required to sit down. So these are simple things that people need to understand. And if they understand these simple things, then health and fitness is never an issue.
So another very big challenge is, you know, a lot of mothers say, I'm overweight. And the last time I actually walked or did something for fitness was 10-15 years back. What do I need to do? Do I need to do something special? So what do you
so
have to
So where workouts are concerned, where exercise is concerned, exercise always has a goal. So of course it could be weight loss, or it could be running a marathon, or it could be something. But if you just want to be healthy and fit, you don't want to lose weight, you're happy with the way you are, you just need to be active. You don't even need to exercise, you need to be active all the time. So mostly now, even to go half a kilometer, we take a scooter or we take a car. You need to walk there, you need to use the stairs, not use the elevator. Again, very, very simple things like that. So, you know, most women think that, you know, after they have a baby, they have to sit at home and take care of the baby for 2 or 3 days till the baby becomes slightly independent. But baby wearing, which is something we promote in Pinkathon, is the practice of carrying your baby as soon as the baby is born, and carrying it everywhere you go and making a part of everything you do. And that also makes the bond between the mother and the baby stronger. It makes the baby more emotionally stable, and it also makes you strong, because as the baby is growing heavier and heavier, you're becoming stronger and stronger. So there is no question of putting on weight or not losing the weight that you put on during pregnancy. So again, simple things like that, that we actually know, we have practiced traditionally, but we've forgotten. Those things need to come back.
Beautiful. I really love the baby wearing thing, because a lot of mothers, because it's cold season, they say we can't get out, we can't move out because we have a small baby at home. So I think
babies need to be exposed to everything that is normal and natural. Then it makes them stronger. The immune system is stronger. They get used to the sun. They get used to the cold. The more you protect them, the weaker they get. It's like us. You know, we use more technology when it's not absolutely required. It takes the place of our own abilities. We lose our own abilities to technology. It's like we used to remember so many phone numbers earlier, but now everything is stored in the phone. We can remember maybe one number. I used to remember 100 numbers just off the top of my head. So the more we allow technology to take over our lives, the weaker we become, and we have to be aware of that and protect ourselves against it.
So another major thing is, you know, an asthmatic patient or someone who has a thyroid issue or someone who has knee pains, they think they can't run. So how have you helped people with whom
So I know people with thyroid problems who run, with heart disease who run, who've had bypasses who run, with cancer who run. During their chemotherapy they run, after having cancer they run marathons. So there are people who do all kinds of things, and this is possible for absolutely everyone. Under supervision, gradually you can increase the strength of your body and you can increase the strength of your mind. So of course you might need supervision, you might need someone to guide you, but it is possible.
So,
And what happens is all these diseases that we talk about, when we talk about lifestyle disease, you know, which today doctors even include cancer, the whole thing is that our lifestyle throws our body out of balance. So all the body function that is supposed to be, you know, very easy for the body to do, it is not able to do anymore. So what can bring the body back is exercise. So people of course talk about diet as a big thing. Diet is one of the pillars of fitness and health, but exercise keeps the body in balance. It makes sure that the body function, which is your sleep, your digestion, your hormone balance, your your homeostasis, which means your body temperature, blood sugar, all these things are what the body keeps in balance normally if it is functioning well. So to bring that function back to normal, you need to exercise. The body needs to be active.
So another big question which people keep asking is, am I too old to start? So can you share stories which you have practically
So
seen?
the biggest story that we have in Pinkathon is the mascot of Pinkathon. Her name is Mankaur. Today she's 103 years old. She's the world champion in the sprint in her age group, and she started running at 93.
93. Wow.
So who can say that, you know, they're too old when she started running at 93? If you take the case of my own mother, she started exercising at the age of 60. After she retired, she wanted to trek. She started trekking at 60, and today she's 80. She treks once a month.
Wow.
In July last year, she walked about 400 kilometers in Europe, and she just
400 kilometers
400
in Europe.
and she's 80 now.
Wow.
So nothing can stop her. She just does whatever she wants, because she has been able to maintain that level of fitness and that level of health and that positive mindset, which starts with saying, I can do this. It starts with saying, I can do it. Once you believe you can do it, then it just means you have to start and you have to do it.
So if you see between men and women, men of the same age compared to women of the same age, women are not that fit, right? So is there anything that you would recommend that these guys need to do it more than men or whatever?
No, there's nothing like that. The thing is that I think everybody's body responds equally. Some people have an advantage, which could be genetic, but that is very minor. It's a very, very minor advantage. It is the difference in seconds, you know. So anybody can run 100 miles, for example. Anybody. Anybody can run a marathon. Anybody can do Ironman. You know, it's not a special thing. I didn't tell you, but the first Ironman from India is a woman.
Wow.
You know, and it is scientifically shown that for ultra running, which is running more than 50 kilometers or 75 kilometers, women are better than men. You know, women are better than men.
Like this is like
I'll tell
a
you,
full
in
science.
the US, up to the half marathon, the participation of women is 60%. Men is only 40%. So women run much more than men. So you have to be aware of your capability. Women are in no way inferior to men, even when it comes to something as what is seen difficult as running. Women are better.
Women are better.
Yes.
I love that. I really love that because.
But women don't know it. That is the problem.
So you have to tell them.
The problem is that women don't know it. So now, everything today is available online. If you Google running for women, all these facts will come up. That these are the things that women do. Women can run when they're pregnant. Women can run when they've just given birth. Women can do all kinds of things. Of course, again, as I said, you need to be aware of your body, what you're capable of, what is the right time to do things, the wrong time to do things, and take that all into consideration. And that is for everyone, men or women, whatever age.
So, what do you think? Do you want to give some message to Indian men as to how can they support their wives or mothers who would want to take up running? How do you think they can support them?
Well, one thing is to do it together.
Together.
So running is a community activity, and that is the beauty about running. That running is a natural activity that anybody can do at any age, and it's a community activity. So families can run together. So what men can do is men who like to run or have taken up running or exercise can involve their families in a little way. So if they're exercising, say, 7 hours a week, maybe for 1 hour they can exercise with their families. So the families get into that habit, they understand what the father is doing or the husband is doing, and they're inspired by it. So I think that we all need to understand that each one of us has the power to inspire and influence whoever we are. It could be the father, the husband, the brother, the wife, the mother. When we do something good, we inspire and we influence other people to do good. That's all they need to know.
So there are some people who can inspire, but there are a lot of women face a lot of obstacles. Yes. If there's no one for them, no support, no one to support them, what would you tell them?
I would say join a Pinkathon group. And so the Pinkathon also operates more than a run, it operates as a community, a support community. And it is, the Pinkathon was started for non-runners. It's not for athletes, it's not for sportswomen, it is for non-runners. It's for women to take the first step towards fitness. And once they participate in fitness, they meet other women who are in the same situation. So maybe nobody in their family has encouraged them, nobody has motivated them. They have come out, now they find their motivation and their encouragement in this community. And that's why we started this.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time, Milind. And I'm sure this message is going to inspire a lot of people.
I hope so.
So after today morning, we decided, every park in Hyderabad, we'll pick up volunteers over there and we'll meet at least once a week.
Yes.
All thanks to you. So let's see, the next time you are back, I want to be getting at least 500 mothers at 6 a.m. on a Monday morning.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Take up the 21 days challenge. Log into www.millionmoms.in. For more details, contact 77024 9110.